Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin. Moana 2 is out in theaters right now. Moana journeys to the far seas of Oceania after receiving an unexpected call from her wayfinding ancestors. Before even going out and watching Moana 2, I didn't see the first one, so I had to go watch that one before going out and seeing this. So my kind of quick thoughts on the first Moana. I like it. A little bit overrated, a tiny bit, kind of. I like the music. The characters are all cool. It's a fun movie. It's an easy movie to get into, and it works. It's a good movie to watch every once in a while. Now, and next going into Moana 2, I kind of had expectations then going for it. I already had some form of expectations a tiny bit when I went in because this is a movie that was originally a Disney Plus series. Like I believe it was like 6 episodes, and next they decided to make it into a movie. That in itself is already worrying as it is. The people that wrote the music in the first one did not write the music for the sequel. It's a completely different group of people. Even the animation team, I believe, is completely different. It's like a different department that worked on this movie. It's not even the Disney animation people that worked on this. So a lot of different things going in the behind the scenes for this movie was not making this movie look out to be that great. Now, is this movie awful? No, not in any way. Is it better than the first one? No. and that's coming from someone that likes the first one but doesn't love it. But the things that they do get right here, the movie that was originally supposed to be a TV series, the animation does look good. Like, it does look really good. The characters, at least between Moana and Maui, they still work great. The music in this movie, it's not awful. It's okay. There's only probably one really good song. There's a couple funny jokes throughout the film I found funny. The first one had a really good character story driven film. Here, on the other hand, it's not that good. Like, the story is very convoluted and very forced in so many different ways. There's a whole bunch of new characters that are basically forced onto this journey that don't need to be there and are actually annoying and pointless. 2 of them actually being completely pointless. There was one character that easily is just a personality of Moana's that has to fix things. This one character is like an engineer in some way. She basically builds the boats in the for the tribe that they are part of. These 2 other characters, one is like a farmer, which you never ever see them like ever use the supplies of this farmer at all, like at least like eating food, and like it's like a very important need to have. And this other character is like a little bit of a buffer character. It seems like they were trying to make him almost the Maui of the movie, because I guess Dwayne Johnson is too expensive. I mean, makes sense if he's gonna do Red One for $50 million. Can't imagine how much he asked for this movie. This character didn't really do anything and never really had a purpose and added anything to the film, and was just simply fucking annoying. Every second of this film is him like drooling over Maui, which was kind of funny, but also wasn't. It just got old and annoying after a while. And at some point in the film, you do run into those coconut characters from the first movie, which they didn't add any purpose in the first movie, and they add even less purpose in this movie. And there's a subplot with these coconut characters that Moana has to help, and they would help Moana find this island, because the whole purpose of this movie is Moana needs to go find this island to restore, like, you know, connecting with her tribe with the people, with other tribes out in the world, because long ago they lost connections with one another. How, we don't really know, is besides with this demigod, but what does this demigod have to do with anything? We don't really ever figure out why, but I thought they lost connections anyways because of, in the first movie, the ocean's heart was lost long ago because Maui stole it. I thought that was the reason why. So these tribes got separated and they were stranded on these, like they were just gone because they were afraid to explore the ocean because it's so dangerous. I thought that was the reason why, but no, it's apparently it was this other thing. So many ways with this story, it's just feels so forced and contrived. And like, you know, it's like, how convenient that we need to be here to get to this point. There's like this character that was like being hinted at to be like a villain. They completely mislead the audience in that way. Like, they purposely make this character look evil. And they purposely do that, like with the character hiding in the shadows, and the whole entire movie actually opens up with Maui wanting to fight this character. It's like, okay, so this is a baddie. All right, what is this character gonna add? Absolutely fucking nothing throughout this whole entire movie. Like, it shows up, like this character shows up and just disappears. It's like, what? Okay, that's kind of random. And why? It's just so the movie can get to point A to point B, whereas feeling like it's a video game. This movie feels like a video game quest. The real villain is this like, demigod that's keeping this island hidden from Moana, so they have to go out and fight this demigod that doesn't have any real form. It's almost like, the best way I can describe it is like, like this villain in Supergirl, where Supergirl, that really old Supergirl movie. A lot of kids are probably not going to get this reference, but like back in like, the Christopher Reeves days, there was a Supergirl movie that came out. And Supergirl had to fight Win. That's literally the villain of this movie is Win. It's like so stupid. There's no actual form or any form of threat or even tension in this movie. I never really cared about any of the characters. I'm gonna give Moana 2 a C-. I don't see the reason why this movie exists besides to make more money. Let me know your guys' thoughts of Moana 2 and then in the comment section below. Have you seen it? Have you not? Let me know. We'll have a fun conversation down below. Thank you guys very much for watching. Like always, I'll see you guys next review. Bye, guys.